Our movies are moving portraits about your grandfather or your mother or your entire family that include interviews, home movie footage, photographs, genealogy research, all woven together with music underneath that future generations will love watching.
The biggest takeaway that I have is having our family history memorialized in a permanent way. Having the ability to teach grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and our children what our family is all about.
I think one of the only ways to know ourselves is to know where we come from and to understand that deeply. And so I think it's important to understand what people went through.
It's where you came from and who you are, where your parents, grandparents came from, and what they went through to give you the life that you have and to mold you and give you different values.
That was the gift in it all, I think, that we could go back and say, wow, because of these people, this is where we are today. So I think you really see the evolution of the family in a way that I would never experience without this process.
I want these films to stand alone so that in 100 years, people are watching it and really being moved even if they had never met these people.
I was impressed with how well music, still pictures, videos, and so forth had been blended into a coherent story. It was right. It was a legitimate tale.
It was like a real documentary that I would watch on HBO, but it was about my family, and that was really cool.
Ariel spent days with my mom and dad. She absolutely captured the essence of my family.
She has a real appreciation for people and has a really down-to-earth interview style. My grandparents just felt incredibly comfortable and were able to share because of that.
She knows how to get into who they are, uncover more of the inner person.
I think as humans, we do tend to see things in black and white. And when you're watching someone on film, you can't do that anymore. And so it's extremely powerful to get to watch your family and to watch yourself.
This film will educate the new generations, not just about the history and the immigration of their family, but also about who we were as people.
That to me is probably the most important thing.
I mean, just for me to even think that my grandchildren would be able to look and say, like, that's my great, 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 you know, like, who can say that? They're so far away in the future now, but they're gonna get to see so far into the past. And that's really, really cool.
I never had the opportunity to meet my grandfather. He's one I was named after, but he passed away before I was born. It makes you feel like you were there and that you knew him, because all I have been told, you know, are stories, but when you see it all put together, it's almost as if I had known him.
After my grandma passed, you know, when I missed her most, watching these films, I get to watch her again and laugh again and, you know, even cry again and just hear her voice.
I always dreamed of being an actress my whole life, to this day.
That's the best thing I got from this.
I mean, that's what a legacy is all about, right? It's not what you have or what you aspire to be, it's what you leave behind, it's what people remember you for. And here you get a chance to make a movie all about that, so that it's there, it's concrete.
We want this to endure beyond us, and it's important. It's going to be important when we're gone.
You cannot describe how special it is and what meaning it has. Priceless.